The Olympic Games have one of the longest histories in sports, stretching back nearly 3,000 years. Ancient Olympics. They began in ancient Greece, with the first recorded games in 776 BC at Olympia, a sanctuary site dedicated to Zeus. These were held every 4 years, an Olympiad, as a religious festival honoring the gods, combining athletic competitions with rituals and a truce among warring Greek city-states. Events started simple, like a foot race, stadion, but grew to include wrestling, boxing, chariot racing, pankration, a brutal mix of wrestling and boxing, and the pentathlon. Only free Greek men could compete, often naked, and victors got olive wreaths, fame, and perks back home. The Games peaked in the 6th–5th centuries BC but declined under Roman rule. They ended in 393 AD when Emperor Theodosius III banned pagan festivals to promote Christianity. After a gap of about 1,500 years, the modern Olympics were revived in the late 19th century. Modern revival French educator Baron Pierre de Coubertin pushed to bring them back as a way to promote peace, education, and international friendship through sport. In 1894, he founded the International Olympic Committee, IOC, at a congress in Paris. The first modern games took place in Athens, Greece, in 1896, fittingly returning to their birthplace. They featured 241 athletes, all men, from 14 nations competing in 43 events, mostly track and field, gymnastics, swimming, and shooting. It was modest compared to today. No women yet, no massive TV coverage, but it launched the quadrennial cycle. United States involvement. The U.S. joined right from the start. In 1896, a small group of about 14 American athletes, mostly from Harvard, Princeton, and the Boston Athletic Association, traveled to Athens unofficially, no formal trials or big support. They shocked everyone by winning 11 events, the most of any nation, including the first modern Olympic champion, James Connolly in the triple jump. Other standouts included Thomas Burke, 100 meters and 400 meters, and Robert Garrett, discus and shot put. So the first U.S. Olympics participation began in 1896 at the very first modern games. Becoming a world-staged event, the early modern games grew slowly. The 1900 Paris and 1904 St. Louis Olympics were messy, often overshadowed by World's Fairs, nearly killing the movement. But the 1908 London Games and especially the 1924 Paris Games, with over 3,000 athletes from 44 nations, women competing more, and real media coverage, solidified it as a major international spectacle. The Winter Olympics started in 1924, Chamonix. By the mid-20th century, post-World War interruptions in 1916, 1940, and 1944, the Olympics had become truly global, with hundreds of nations, massive audiences, and symbols like the torch relay, introduced 1936, and Olympic flame. Today, they draw billions of viewers, feature thousands of athletes from over 200 territories, and represent worldwide unity, despite politics and boycotts. It's evolved from a local Greek religious festival to the planet's biggest sporting and cultural event. Pretty cool, huh? Like, subscribe, and comment.